Part 2, time to play a video game and not just listen to a bunch of people tell us their life stories. So we're about to exit the ship and go to Manaan. I think we'll take Canderous and Jolie. I'm glad I looked it up. It turns out Jolie's quest is automatic. It doesn't matter how much you speak to him. As long as you come here with Jolie in your party, it should trigger immediately. Canderous, we've done everything we need to trigger his quest. We've just got to trigger his quest. And that's about it. So Manaan is one of the more complicated planets in the game, to be honest. There's a lot of puzzles. There's a lot of unique areas to explore. I feel like out of all the planets, they certainly put arguably the most amount of time into this one from what I remember. Let's go and have a look around and see if I'm recalling it all correctly. God, I remember the puzzles in this being a right pain in the ass. Docking Bay 26C. Hello there.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum.
Oh.
But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words.
Scathing.
If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
So, good introduction to Manaan, I think. It is a neutral planet.
What do you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
How do you know I'm a Jedi? It's alright.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself. As you Jedi do.
We're not
Is there anything
hiring.
I can help you with?
I would like to ask a few questions.
Well, of course, I'm always willing to help a Jedi. What do you require?
Why are there Sith on Manaan? Tell me about Arto City.
It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manaan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land.
My father
here,
was a water
inhabited
breather.
natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here.
Okay, so I will sum it up faster than I ever can. It's a neutral planet, and both the Sith and the Republic are interested in it because it exports Kolto. Kolto is kind of the old-fashioned version of Bacta, which is the kind of, you know, the healing liquid that you see people suspending in all the time. You see it in the movies all the time. As far as I recall, you can combine Kolto and Bacta to make some sort of really fancy healing substance. I think that was in one of the comics from years ago. What is Kolto?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy.
There you go.
I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
There you go. Why haven't they joined the Republic?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already.
Yeah,
Is there
that's
anything
a
else you require?
fucking terrible plan, isn't it? Have you seen an ancient star map, by the way?
Star map? Like an ancient artifact or something?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
We know it's on the ocean floor. Why ask?
Of course. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Thank you. I don't know what his first line of dialogue was. It was skipped over again. To clarify, not by me. So, here we are. The Selkath planet of Manaan. In Arto, or Acto, or Uto, Odo. I don't know what it's called. Oh, well, I know what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, because I don't speak Selkath. Anyway, Sith and Republic are both here, which is going to lead to all sorts of funny scraps and showdowns. And these are the Selkath people here. Oh. Hello there.
Ah, so we meet again, Canderous. It has been quite a long time.
Joggy?
Joggy? Who is this guy?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Is that true, Canderous?
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
Oh, if you face Canderous, you'll face me as well.
I am not afraid of you, and if you choose, you can die by his side as well.
That shop sells rats and nuts.
You, Canderous. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir in the dune seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the dune seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
Yes, in the dune seas of Tatooine. You will be waiting for him there. In the dune seas, which, by the way, are in Tatooine. How many fucking times do I want to say it? Look, rats, nuts, and peaches. Delicious. Hello, merchant. Greetings, human, and welcome to Arto City's Vision of Provisional Stand. We are here to provide visitors with all manner of indigenous treats and products produced here on Manaan. We carry all manner of foods and provisions. We have contacts with resellers across the world to provide to you, the customer, with the best shopping experience possible. How is the Arto City Provisional Company can help you today? Might have misread that. Let me see your inventory. Of course, the Arto City Visitors Provisional Stand is here to serve you, the customer. That's hard to say. What have you got? We sell thermal detonators. Ooh. Compare that like a plasma grenade. 36 points of damage. I mean, they're 2,000 each. But, fuck. I mean, it's so good. Secondary effect, knockdown. Ah, I really would like a couple more. They're very much just kind of get out of jail free cards. So, that was our trip to Manaan. I hope you all enjoyed it. Well, we're going to leave immediately and go and tidy up Canderous' quest. Wow. You'll find that the Selkath, they're very obsessed with justice and the law and cameras and spying. It's very Big Brother. To be fair, though, if you've only got one city on your entire planet, you probably want to keep a good eye on that, huh? Also, what a terrible idea. By selling Kolto to both sides, it'll make us too valuable to attack. What are you talking about? Not only will attacking make the Sith get what they want, it'll stop the Republic having it too. Surely they've just painted a much larger target on their back. Okay. Well, whenever it wakes up, here we are on Tatooine. I'm going to take, for absolutely no reason at all, Canderous and Juhani. I don't know if we're ready to do Juhani's quest yet, but between her and Canderous, well, it'll just be her and Jolie if we finish this one. So let's go and head back out to the Dune Sea. We gotta level her up first off.
What is it?
Damn it. Okay, here you go. You're very good at using computers. Congratulations. You're also very good at whirlwinds. I love whirlwinds. My god, I bet we haven't had her in a party since we originally picked her up, huh? Balls, this might take a little while to level her up then. Bear with me. What else are you good with? You good with lightsabers? Dueling? I suppose we could go dueling with her. Sure. There you go. I'm not going to give her 2 lightsabers. We don't have enough lightsabers to spare for that. Here's a shield. Oh, man. You know what? Oh, it's only going to level her up 1 more. All right, we might as well finish the job then. Auto level up is normally okay, but it's certainly not as good as doing it yourself. And heal. Right, good. What lightsaber have you got equipped? Do I have a better one for you? Yes. Not that much better, but it is better. Here you go. Enjoy. Right.
Sure.
Let's get out there then. Oh, you know what we do need to do as well? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Equip HK. And then from HK, we will take off the gun. And then we'll re-equip Canderous. Goodbye. You come back out. I would give him melee weapons. I mean, as many people point out, he's better in melee. But this gun is so good. And we don't have any good melee weapons. So it should more than make up for it. Shit. I mean, that'll probably do, right? Have we got anything we can give him at all? We have nothing. Wow. I mean, it's going to be a very straightforward fight, let's be honest. And let's go. And that's another party member we can tick off for good. No more Canderous. So, in theory, Jolie's mission, from what I've just read, should trigger on Manaan somewhere. I don't think it's in the docking bay, as many of the companion quests are. But the problem, there's apparently a bug in the game where Juhani's quest only triggers... Oh, sorry, when it triggers, you can't do any other companion quests until you've completed hers. Which means that you have to level up a couple of times as well and you know, get all that natural dialogue progression. So that's why I've left hers till last. I'm sure we might have a bug fix or whatever that fixes it at this point in time, but I didn't want to risk it. Otherwise, we'd have ended up finishing the game stuck on Juhani's questline. Let me out.
Good.
I've got to go fight a death match. I think he's out here somewhere, but I have no idea. Let's take a look at the quest log again. Nope, nothing. Oh wait, is it a different quest entirely? Jaggy's challenge. Deal with him in the Dune Sea of Tatooine. Can hear sand people. But this is Canderous's, this is his companion quest. He will still tell you about the Mandalorian War and bang on about that, but it's all backstory, you know, kind of the stuff that came before this to set up what's going on right now. So in theory, he's over here somewhere. Okay. We'll find him. Maybe that's him. Maybe he died of thirst. Jaggy? Is he invisible? That doesn't seem very cash money. I could have sworn he was just by the sand crawler normally. This side? Jaggy? No? Maybe he's out in the actual... over by, like, the crate dragon lair? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I can't see him anywhere. What the fuck? Well, we'll find him. Sure, it won't take too long. Canderous, you could get a little bit closer now, pal. No pressure. He's certainly not over there either, is he? Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Maybe there's a little bit of delay from when you first meet into when the quest kicks in. What's those things dealt with? A little bit of free cash. I'll take that. Well, let's go and have a look in the actual Dune Sea itself then, over near where we fought the crate dragon. Maybe we have to leave and then come back and maybe that'll spawn him in. I'm not sure. I might look it up in a second if we can't find him out here. It's quite annoying. I always thought he was over by the sandcrawler. But then again, I don't remember the last time I actually bothered to do Canderous' quest. I won't lie, I think when I played through it myself after this and did the dark side run, I don't think I'll bother to do half of these companion quests. I suppose it'll be less of a slog, because then I won't have to sit there and listen to all of Juhani's dialogue. Drive myself a little bit mad. The Eastern Dune Sea. Jaggy. Hello? You know, I don't think he's here either. Maybe he's just around the corner? I don't think he'll be in the crate dragon lair. I think that's fairly safe to assume. Just gonna poke our head over here. Nope, he is definitely not here. Okay, what the fuck? Canderous is in our party. Okay, give me a second and then I'll go look it up, I suppose. Because this is a big honker. Maybe he's really not here. Maybe he genuinely doesn't turn up. We're just here to die horribly. Let's go and head over by the sandcrawler a little bit more too, because he might be over there. Use these guys as a shortcut. Yeah, there we go. That saved us a good few hours of walking already. I love when they get caught up in the tornado.
I will be your doom!
Jahani, that doesn't sound very Jedi. Screaming, I will be your doom. Like a fucking altered beast extra. What was that? Jahani, we've talked about this. Jedi don't do that. I will be your doom, blah. Oh, shit, sorry, I forgot. Jedi now. Is it just over here? Maybe the cutscene triggers when you're like... Nope. Maybe we had to wait a little bit longer. Maybe he's still on Manaan. Right, I'm going to look it up. I am going to look it up. Jaggi quest. KOTOR. How do you trigger Jaggi's challenge? To do this, you need to level up 6 times after Canderous joins your party. Already done that, pal. Okay, strategywiki.org. Jaggi's challenge. After escaping Taris and completing the dialogue unlocked by a 6th level up, if Canderous is in your party, then a man named Jaggi may approach you and speak to you in one of the following locations. Manaan, Docking Bay, yep. Okay. Oh. We have to speak to Canderous. Bollocks. Alright.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of Tatooine so I can find Jaggi and kill him for his insult to me.
Alright. What happened out there? What is Jaggi's problem with you?
This is between me and Jaggi. You don't have to get involved. If you're lucky, he might spill something before I spread him in a paste over the dunes.
Okay. If you speak to Canderous again before meeting Jaggi's challenge in the Dune Sea in Tatooine... Oh, no, okay. Maybe that isn't it. Fuck. I bet this is something really stupidly simple, isn't it? Hold on. Jaggi will appear with 2 Rhodian thugs behind the Sandcrawler in the southwest of the Dune Sea when Canderous is with you. Behind the Sandcrawler in the southwest of the Dune Sea? Southwest, so somewhere over here. Okay. Right. Ah, we had to stand specifically in this location. Well, that's bullshit. Oh, come on.
So you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I came by my own will.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Jaggi. Let's do what we came here to do.
I think you both need to calm down.
We both know the stakes here, and we both know what we must do. It is only in death that this can end.
This is a matter of honor. I cannot stand by this insult. I must do this.
Why do you need to fight him, Canderous?
He has slandered me and questioned my honor. Among the Mandalore, many have died for lesser insults.
I speak truth, and honor is the question here. The deaths of my comrades, your warriors, is a debt in blood that can only be paid by you. When you saw prospects for glory, you abandoned the plan and left us to die surrounded by enemies.
If
Does
I
sound
had
like
not
Canderous.
attacked when I did, the battle would not have been won so easily.
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there, Canderous. I cannot forgive you for what you did to us. You will pay.
That's not the way it happened.
Well, I've had enough. Let's kill him. I assume there's an alternate route then. You sent your own men to die, Canderous?
The Althiri were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their center exposed. I had to take the chance. If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have taken much longer. I stand by my decision.
You coward. You glory hunter. You were given direct orders and were part of a plan. You had a responsibility to us.
I can regret their loss, but it was necessary.
Jaggi. Oh, look. We can force persuade him. No. Jaggi, what he did was a smart tactical move.
He left us to die when his responsibility was to us. Instead, he went hunting more glory for himself.
I wonder if this is like a fake persuade. He may have saved other lives by doing what he did.
He cost us ours. But But I do see your
He
point.
cost us hours? You didn't die,
Why
you
did you
fanny.
have to leave us there to die while you chased glory somewhere else?
I saw a chance and I had to take it. It ended the battle quicker than we would have otherwise, and many of our warriors may have died. Mandalore taught us that opportunism and flexibility in battle were to be admired. You may contradict me, but do you contradict him as well?
No, I see that I have been wrong. I have not been true to the teachings of Mandalore.
Well, that was easy.
You were right. I was wrong to question your honor, but I must now cleanse mine with my life.
Don't do that.
And so it shall be.
Oh! He shot himself. What about these other Mandalorians? They just... Oh, we can still kill those. Well, that's good. It's alright, we can still kill his mates. Don't worry. How bizarre. Wow, that was so weird. What a strange encounter. Canderous, I've spent 20 years tracking you down and telling people how much of a bad, awful man you are and how much I'm going to get you. Guru, I'm going to get you. We're going to travel all the way to Tatooine so I can get you so hard. And then I'm like, no, think about it. He won. And he's like, yeah, he did win. Oh, God, I've made a mistake. What a... just terrible. 0 out of 10. That was the weakest writing I've ever heard.
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
There you go. Canderous' quest is done. Canderous was affected oddly by his encounter with Jaggi. He needs time to think about it and what it will mean for him. It doesn't say that it's completed, but we don't have to now worry about timing or triggering quests or anything like that with him. So let's return to the Ebon Hawk and see if we can get Juhani's quest to trigger. Wow, she is just like not... It's just not happening with her at all. Let's go back into Anchorhead and come back out. Not that I'm too bothered about Juhani, I will admit. And it's only Jolie's that takes place on Manan, so we're alright with that one, as far as I recall. Yeah, I think that's it. So it's only Juhani and Jolie now to have a chat with. So I guess when we get back to Manan, we'll go through that. What I want to do very briefly then is unequip Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hello, any thoughts?
This thing with Jaggi, is there something?
Okay, so he needs a bit more time. Fair enough. I want to take your weapons off you, though, Canderous. No pressure. There you go, that's mine. You can have your clothes back, because we're never going to speak to you again. And we'll take all of this shit off of you. Perfect. All right. I know I left him with an energy shield. I don't really mind. He can keep that. And now we can go back to Manan and carry on as we were before. Let me just close that Firefox window in a second. Manan. Or maybe it'll crash anyway and it won't matter. God, I can't wait to play KOTOR 2. Like, don't get me wrong, this game is... I do think in some ways this game has a lot of benefits over KOTOR 2. It's a lot more of, in some ways, simple, mindless fun. KOTOR 2 gets very deep with its philosophy and exposition and explanation and deconstruction of the pillars that make Star Wars. However, the KOTOR 2 mechanically is so much better. I don't just mean that from a gameplay perspective, like you get to customize your lightsabers way more, you get to customize everything, lots more options for classes and force powers. But the game itself, technically, like in terms of how well it runs, is just so much better. Like, it got an update in 2018 to make it run well on modern systems without it bricking itself, which was nice. Whereas this game, my god, I'm surprised it even runs half the time. Okay, so let's take Juhani and let's take Jolie. It's going to be the 3 J's. Jolie, Juhani, and Drampol Crap. And Manan is massive, so we're going to be here for quite a long time, so hopefully we'll be able to trigger Juhani stuff as we go.
Wish?
You are leveling up again, huh? There you go, compute use for you, that's fine by me. And then... I mean, she's already got some dark side powers, which is kind of annoying. I think stasis would be more useful. Jolie, let's give you... Weirdly enough, he's got like 3 points in security. There you go, there's awareness. I might have done that, to be fair. Throw your lightsaber, because he can't jump around like we can.
Yes?
We got a proper Jedi squad going on here. Not really... A squad of mediocre Jedi. We're like the big golden boy. But Jolee is very much kind of a grey Jedi with light leanings, and Juhani is a light Jedi who was a horrible murderer. Nubasa. Greetings. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, Offworlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. Exotic species? What sorts of exotic species? Anything non-sentient and non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is that understandable? He's starting a zoo, basically. But I do have some Gizka if you're interested. Gizka? You speak of small bipedal amphibians with an overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I'm afraid I can't take those. Our compatriot I made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you're in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, you have my condolences. Persuade? Is there no way I can convince you to take them off my hands? I suppose having a few of them wouldn't do much harm. We do have experience handling them now, I suppose. Since they're so difficult to maintain, I would ask you to provide 100 credits. Then I would take them off your hands. I was hoping to sell you them. You want me to pay you? How about you give me 100 credits? I suppose it's natural for off-worlders to desire commerce, even when it's well and fair. Very well, I shall do as you ask, in the interest of peace. Here are your credits. I shall send someone by to remove the Gizka from your vessel. Good day, Offworlder. And that's not necessarily the good guy way of dealing with the Gizka. There isn't a good way or a bad way of dealing with them. You don't get dark side points if you poison them either, because they're an invasive species on your spaceship. But that's the kind of objectively best way to deal with it. You actually get something out of that rather than just killing a bunch of frogs. This is quite clearly the Sith docking bay. I think if we try and access that, we get in trouble. Leaving Arto security zone. Cameras deactivated. Private Sith docking bay. Security clearance required. Okay, so we don't get in trouble. We just can't get in. There's another docking bay to our left coming up. But I'll assume by the fact that it's untextured on the minimap, it means that it's not actually... it's not actually accessible. Let's have a quick peek. Docking bay 26B. Door. Hello? Yep. It's an empty docking bay with a couple of Sith soldiers. Hello.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Kolto ready to load before my shift is over.
Alright. Sith soldier 2.
We've got all the proper Kolto trading permits, so back off.
Back off. You big poo-poo head. He wasn't very, that other Sith earlier, he was like vicious, but these guys are obviously, these are the low tier. They're just doing the admin work. Ah. Here we go, into the city proper. Excuse me, a little cleaning droid. Visitors area. Oh, I love it. Jolan Afet. I like Manan. I think it's very peaceful. It's very zen. Yeah, what do you want? Are you interested in a game? Let's talk. More Pazak. Well, this guy wedges 500. We have to now play him. But we've got that mod that makes Pazak just staggeringly easy. You can still lose. But it makes it staggeringly easy, so it's just kind of a waste of time. I'm gonna hit another one. There you go. See? Beat that, you big bitch. Oh, well, that's tragic. You can lose, but you have to be pretty fucking terrible at blackjack to lose. Or just end up with a terrible hand. Oh, well, isn't that tragic? Twice in a row with the same score. And finally... well, I think we can safely assume we've won at this point. Oh, dear. What a shame. That was a good game. It's closer than I thought. Nope. So I'll play him in between episodes, because, again, they normally have a kind of unique reward for each person that you play. The visitor's area. It's an invisible door. Okay, I'm actually stuck, though. Right, let's try that again. Hello? As far as I recall, don't we have to buy some sort of permit to be allowed in? Selkath Port Official. Hello. Welcome to Manan. While you're here, I trust you will follow the rules governing the activities of Offworlders. Don't worry, I'll follow the rules. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manan, or you will not be permitted into the city. I do not need to pay the docking fee. Ah, I see. Yes, you do not need to pay.
My council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
The gates of the city are now open. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you will have to pay the docking fee once more. No, I will not. So we got a security droid there for if I assume we were to refuse to pay the docking fee. And here we are. Manaan. One part of Manaan, anyway. Selkath, Sith, Traveler. Looking for named NPCs, you know, the classic. Wow. Really is just a nice planet, isn't it? Look at that. Selkath and Selkath, 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 Traveler. Okay. KOTOR Distribution Center. Hello. Don't mind me. Just here to have a look at your KOTOR, I suppose. Selkath Coordinator. Ah. I guess that's the guy to speak to then. Hello. I cannot sell KOTOR unless you show me your purchase permit. Jolie, what the fuck are you doing? He's an old man. He's got to get in his calisthenics, otherwise his knees will lock up. Where can I get a purchase permit? One does not simply get a purchase permit. Such permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Arto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined KOTOR by the handful. We sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you want to purchase KOTOR for personal use. I want some information. I'm not here to answer your questions, Upholder. I'm a distributor of KOTOR, the lifeblood of the Manaan economy. Either show me your purchase or leave in peace. Good, I'm far too busy to converse with the likes of you. What a dick. And that Selkath wasn't very kind either. I was talking about Jolie. Jolie is being a massive dick. He's embarrassing me in front of my new fish friends. Hello. Okay, on to Arto West. I thought it was one of Kanye's kids' names. Hey, I was waiting for it. It came to me eventually.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help. Sundry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Well, that was bloody fast. You don't want to ask him what he's done? You don't want to get any more information there, Jolie?
Sundry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts.
Who's Sunry?
Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora.
I just repeat the same. Who's Sunry?
Got something on your mind?
Yeah, who's Sunry? Tell me about Sunry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer...
What? We don't know that he's a murderer.
I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can.
Of course.
I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Well, okay. That was a bizarre line of dialogue, but there we go. Sunray is being held by the Selkath courts. Probably in this here prison, I would assume. Jolie magically knows he's a murderer. His wife told us nothing. I don't even know that that's his wife. Okay, well, this is quite clearly the Selkath court, so we'll try and avoid that for the time being. And this is one of the many puzzles that you'll find in Manaan.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
What on earth was that? Republic negotiator, hello.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Maybe you could hire me?
I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to continue my recruitment.
It's Morrowind directions. My brain. All right, well, let's go and have a look around then. Look, everybody, it's Nilko Bois. Hello, Nilko Bois. Greetings, human. My name is Nilko Bois. I hope you're enjoying yourself here in Arto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? It's truly a wonder to behold. You are too gracious, human. The beauty of Manaan is delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear for the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There is a task I would ask, human, Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there'll be an ample reward for this, human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. Wow, he's asking us to basically spy on the Republic. Okay. What's in it for me? Uncover the truth, I'll pay you 500 credits.
We could look into this to calm the Selkath's fears, though I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Alright. Bye. Please, see if you can find the answer I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they're going. Find where they do not return. I'll look into it for you. Nilko. Once you discover some information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I'm a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I should do my best to protect the Republic's interests. And those of the Selkath, of course. Okay, we've been recruited by a Selkath official to spy on the Republic. Basically. So this is the, This is like the main cantina, right? With the swoop racing. I assume there's swoop racing. Oh, God. My name is Sheila, so I've heard it said you are no friend of the Sith. Is that true? Actually, I kind of like the Sith. They've got style. The Sith should be wiped from the face of the universe. Yeah, go for it. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic policies stay in my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I feel what they would do to my people, and what they may be doing right now. What are you talking about? Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are in the cusp of adulthood. The youth who will someday leave this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human, something sinister. I can tell. You want me to investigate these disappearances? I'll give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but it's all I can afford. I have no official authority on this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Arto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I shall look into these disappearances for you, Shellas. I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith do not act alone. Perhaps the Offworlders in the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. Immediately, to Selkath, bang bang, we hate the Sith. Or more specifically, this guy says he likes the Republic but wants to know what they're doing. This guy says he hates the Sith because they may have kidnapped his daughter, Shasa. You notice how there are two missing daughters in this game. One's called Sasha, the other's called Shasa. Very, very suspicious. Stop naming your daughters with that combination of letters. It's a dangerous time. So I'm pretty sure we can swoop race here, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, for the time being, I guess I'd better leave it here for today, because I have to go out now. Go to a restaurant and socialize. You know how it is. Could be at home playing Star Wars with my real friends, Jahani and Jolie.